Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, you guys will know about the method overloading and overriding. Before getting to know about that, you guys should know about what is the method and what is the polymorphism. Method. Method is collection of statements which perform specific tasks. Or we can also say that it is a block of code which performs a specific task. Method is nothing but a function, but in Java we will pronounce it as method. So the uses of method is reusability. So whenever we want, we can call the method and reuse the code. And top-down programming, then simplify the code. Syntax for creating the method is return type, method name and parameters. Inside, you should write the statements which is the method should perform. Let's see an example of method. So I have written the class method. In that I have written the main method. This is one of the method, and I am creating an user defined method to perform the addition operation. You guys can see it. Then creating the object and then passing the parameters to the method and calling it. It will perform the addition operation. Polymorphism. It is an OOPS concept or feature. Polymorphism is derived from the Greek words, that is poly, which means many, morph means forms. So from these two words we can conclude that polymorphism means single action can be performed in different ways. For example, the plus operator can be used for addition and also for concatenating two strings. So this is the polymorphism. In Java it is of two types, that is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism. It is also known as static binding or early binding. It is achieved by the method overloading. And if there are multiple methods with the same name, the compiler decides which method should execute. So this is why it is the compile time polymorphism and achieved by the method overloading. Runtime polymorphism. It is also known as dynamic binding or late binding. It is quite opposite to the compile time polymorphism. It is achieved by the method overriding. To completely know about the compile time on polymorphism and runtime polymorphism, you guys should know about the method overloading and method overriding. So let's discuss about them. Method overloading. In a class, if there are multiple methods with the same name but different parameters, it is known as method overloading. Like in a class, there are three methods with the same name yes, but containing different parameters. In this way, the method overloading is done. Method overloading increases the readability of program, and there are two ways to overload the method, that is by changing number of arguments and by changing the data type of the arguments. Let's see examples of overloading. So this is the example of method overloading by changing the arguments. So in this I have written the three methods to perform the addition operation. In first method I have passed the two parameters, in the second 3, in the third 4. So when we create an object, if we pass the three parameters, it will automatically at the compile time, the compiler will decide which program to execute according to the arguments. Changing data types. So same program, but I am changing the data type here. See, in the first program I have passed the two parameters with the integer data type. In the second method I have passed the two parameters, one is int data type and another is float. In the third one 3, but one of them is a float and another two are integers. So according to the object creation and passing the parameters, at the compile time the compiler will decide which method to execute. This is method overloading. And coming to method overriding, If child class contains same method as declared in parent class, then it is known as method overriding. For suppose, in a class A, there is S method, in class B, there is S method. And having the structure of the program, structure of the method also same. That is the arguments passed is also same. So this is how the method overriding is done. The rules for method overriding is method name must be same, parameters should be same, there should be is a relationship or inheritance. That means class A should be inherited, class B should inherit the class A. So in the beside example, I have written the extends keyword. If you guys know about the inheritance, you may know about the extend keyword. What is the use of extend keyword? No problem if you guys don't know. I will be posting videos on them also. So to know about them, please like, share and subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon. Now let's see an example on the method overriding. In class A, I have written the method void dis and printing a statement. Then in the class B, I have written the same method by changing the print statement, and I'm extending the class A, that means inheriting the class A, then creating object for B class, then calling the method. This will print class B. In the B also I have written the class A, don't mind it. In that we have to write the class B. So this is how the method overriding is work. Now let's see the execution of these programs. Now I'm gonna execute these programs I have explained. So do notice the outputs so that you guys will get to know about what is method overloading and overriding by observing the output, how the method is calling or how method is executed by the compiler or that at the runtime.